Hello, Wave Country. I'm John Ramsey, and welcome to Wave 3 Listens Live. It is a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and that is the topic today. The subject is beauty, a more youthful, more rested-looking you, and it all happens here at the Physician Center for Beauty. With me now is dual-trained plastic surgeon Dr. Sean McGuire. He's my co-host today. We've got lots to discuss, but Dr. McGuire, I'm convinced it's not a coincidence. Every time I'm out here, it is absolutely gorgeous, and today's no exception.
I was just thinking of that. Today is a beautiful day, and it's just perfect. And, mid 80s, low 80s. We could live with this for a while.
Yep.
School's getting ready to get back in session. Some kids are already back in school, so this is a time that a lot of moms, especially, are thinking about maybe doing something for themselves after having been so busy through the summer with their kids. So we're going to be talking about a lot of different things today. We're going to be demonstrating a couple of procedures and looking at some surgery before and after photos, and talking a little bit about surgery as well.
Yeah, it's funny you mention that, because you're exactly right. I think, moms and some dads out there as well, you've been a cab service, maybe it's summer camps, take them to the pool, whatever it happens to be. It is now time for a little you time, and at the Physician Center for Beauty, we've got lots of specials, lots of events coming up. But before we talk about that, let's talk a little bit about the focus of today's show. You mentioned let me see here. I'm looking at the rundown here. We've got old therapy demonstration. We got liposuction of the neck, as you mentioned, before and after images. And also we're going to have a demonstration at the end of the show, and I am familiar with Restylane and your recommendations for that. So your thoughts on today's show. First of all, old therapy.
Old therapy is a non-surgical, non-invasive treatment for tightening and lifting of the face and neck. And we've talked about that procedure earlier, I think a few months back. We've demonstrated it. It's really become a very popular treatment. We do it here in the office. It doesn't require surgery. There's really no downtime, and it's really ideal for someone that needs just some tightening and lifting of the face and neck. So we're going to be demonstrating that today. As well as talking about a surgical option for the neck, which is liposuction. And we'll be showing some before and after photos. The photos really tell the story, and I'll talk a little bit about how that's done. And I'm happy to take any call-in questions from viewers. If they want to call in with a question, I'm happy to answer those.
Yeah, I'm so glad you mentioned that, because the phone lines are open. If you have a question about any of the services offered here at the Physician Center for Beauty, then you know the number of 571-5263. Let's show you the location at Shelbyville Plaza as I move Marilyn Cannon into the frame, because Marilyn's going to talk about some of the events and some of the specials that you should take advantage of here at the Physician Center for Beauty. Hello, Marilyn Cannon.
Hello, John Ramsey.
All right, she is the skincare expert here, and as you see the location, she's going to jump in here and talk about some of the events and specials. And Marilyn, I know I stress this, but it's true. If you're interested in one of these procedures, if you want to take advantage of some of the specials, do it quickly, because these fill up very fast. They do every time.
Yes, they do. Yes, we do. And our first one we're going to talk about is our Restylane dermal filler special, and this is a great opportunity. This is a dermal filler that's very popular here. It's designed to restore lost volume to the mid face, the lower face, lips. We can also treat the eye trough area. It's a great way to restore youthfulness to the face without surgery. And Dr. McGuire is an expert at dermal fillers.
It's funny. You talk about dermal fillers, and he is an expert, and he is the man who handles all of the dermal fillers.
Yes.
He's very hands-on here. But I think it's funny is, when people say you have a baby face, there's a reason for that, because a little bit of chubbiness is good, and when you start getting older, we do start looking, a little sunk in around the eyes,
yes,
right?
we start to lose fat in our face, and that's one of the things that ages our face. And so dermal fillers are a great option to restore that volume and just restore youthfulness to the face without surgery. Now, the special is every syringe you purchase of Restylane. It's a great stock-up event for those people who have been using Restylane fillers. Stock up, and you'll receive 20 units of Dysport, which is our muscle relaxer. So that's used to relax lines and wrinkles around the eye area, the crow's feet area, the 11s, what we call the 11s, in the glabella area, and the forehead.
The angry
spot. So Dysport is free. You get a $100 value of Dysport free for every syringe of Restylane that you purchase. So go online to our store and purchase whatever you think you need. You can use it. There's no expiration on the use of these products, so you can stock up for the year if you want.
Yeah, smart. Yeah. Take advantage of the special and then use it at your discretion.
And then get free Dysport. Get your full face treated with a few syringes of Restylane. month. Anyway, it's a great opportunity to stock up. But if you're new to wrestling, you're not sure if you're if you're a good candidate for it, you can come in and see Dr. McGuire for a consultation.
Yep, and a little bit later we'll have a demonstration back in the procedure room. All right, other events and specials.
Okay, well, we've got IPL. IPL is intense pulse light therapy, and that's designed to treat broken capillaries on the face or on the body, pigmented areas, brown spots also on the face and other areas of the body. Purchase a package and you're going to receive an Obagi travel kit.
Ooh, very cool.
For free.
Hold that up for you there.
Thank you. That's a $245 value, and that will enhance your treatment with the IPL to treat the full face for photo damage, which includes pigmented issues and lines and wrinkles too.
Obagi's the top of the line.
Yeah, it's been around since 1988.
And there's a reason.
There's a reason. It's the #1 skin transformation system, medical grade system in the world, and so it's a great combination with IPL. So purchase a package, and then you'll receive this for free.
All righty. Other events and specials that are coming up here at the Physician Center for Beauty.
Well, we have dermaplaning, which is one of our most popular non-invasive treatments to exfoliate and to get rid of the peach hair fuzz on the face. It's called dermaplaning, and a package of these is a great way to maintain the skin. You can do once a month. Once every 3 weeks, depending on your skin, and the esthetician will help you with that. But you can go online to our store, or you can call in and purchase a package, and they'll be on your account to use when you want.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And finally, Alt Therapy. There's also a special
Alt Therapy.
there. Yes.
Yeah, we're going to be talking. We got a big event next week on the 17th. So, Alt Therapy, as Dr. McGuire mentioned earlier, this is a non-surgical way to lift and tighten the skin. It's FDA cleared to do so. It's a procedure we're very excited about, and as you know, we only offer procedures here that we believe in. This procedure we've all had. It works, but it's a great way to non-surgically lift the skin and tighten the skin to restore you to a more youthful look. And we've got an event next Thursday, the 17th at 5:30. There'll be food, door prizes. We're going to have special, if you decide to purchase a full face, you're going to receive an entire line of Environ skincare products valued at up to $650.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. But anyway, come learn about it. See if you're a good candidate for it. If you cannot make the event, you can call in and schedule a consultation with me, complimentary, and I'll be happy to evaluate your skin and your condition and decide whether you're a good candidate for it.
All right. And also these specials now, again, you can call or you can go online, right?
Yes, you can go online and purchase this, or you can call in. Again, our online store, you go to our website at physiciancenterforbeauty.com. You'll click on the button in the upper right-hand corner. It says online store, and you'll click on services, and you'll see the sale for this and the events.
All right, you've heard us mention Alt Therapy. Coming up next, we're going to go to the procedure room. You're going to take a look-see at Alt Therapy and get a closer look and a better understanding. The Physician Center for Beauty on a gorgeous day. You're gorgeous as well. A younger, more youthful, rested version of you. We'll be right back on Wave 3 Listens.
I'm Bill Price. I'm the general manager of 104.7 WLOU. Our commitment is to servicing the community. I'm proud to be a part of the relationship and have a partnership with Wave 3 News. You know, Wave 3 News has a history of doing more than just surface when it comes to problems that affect our community. The TV station that has a heart. I know I'm going to get the true story, and I'm going to get it first.
Expect more right now. Wave 3 News.
My philosophy on plastic surgery is always to keep things subtle and natural looking. Well done plastic surgery doesn't look like plastic surgery. I'm Dr. Sean McGuire of Physicians Center for Beauty.
Welcome back, Wave 3 Listens. We're coming to you from the Physician Center for Beauty located in Shelby Road Plaza. We've been talking about Alt Therapy. We're going to take a closer look in a procedure room. I'm going to have Marilyn Cannon do the play-by-play. And Marilyn, this is a non-invasive procedure. And what is the desired result?
Well, what this procedure does that nothing else that we've seen can do is it will lift and tighten the skin of the face, the brow, the neck. We can also treat lines and wrinkles on the décolleté or the chest area. We are also finding success in the back of the arms for the loose skin on the back of the arms. So we're having great results with skin tightening and lifting with this device. It uses ultrasound energy. It's unlike other devices like radio frequency and lasers. The ultrasound energy actually penetrates deep down to the muscle tissue. All other therapies for skin tightening are typically more superficial, but this actually gets to the fascia tissue and the muscle tissue to lift and tighten. It also stimulates collagen, which also helps to lift and tighten the skin and give you that more youthful look.
You know, Dr. McGuire mentioned the fact that a lot of moms and dads as well, this is not gender exclusive, you know, it's time to do something for yourself. Now that summer's over, maybe your skin has been damaged by sun or you know, maybe you just feel a little bit wore out and you want to feel refreshed and actually look your appearance more youthful, and this Ultherapy may be the answer.
Yes, Ultherapy is a great alternative. It works it's an alternative to surgery. It doesn't necessarily replace surgery in every case, and some candidates are really surgical patients, and we'll basically tell them that if that's the case. But this is a great option for those who don't want surgery or aren't ready for surgery or who have had surgery in the past and they want to prolong their results.
Okay, we're going to take a look at some before and after pictures. So as you can see, there is a remarkable difference here, and this is the kind of, and this, it's hard to believe it's non-invasive.
Right,
really.
It's non-invasive. This is a one-time treatment, by the way. It's not multiple treatments. You'll see the tightening of the jawline from the before and the after. So this is just treating the jawline and the neck area.
Wow.
So this is just showing treatment of the neck. And you see, again, more definition in the jawline and a tightening of the neck skin.
Yeah, I'm starting to look like I'm staring over a stack of pancakes or like I'm wearing a turtleneck when I'm not. So this may be the answer. You see, we're showing some women and gentlemen here. So this is, as I said, not gender specific.
No, right. It works on both men and women very well. And and we're looking at neck and jawline.
Wow, look at the difference there.
You see the difference
that
there.
really,
Looks great.
that literally, so to speak, for lack of a better term, shaved off maybe
it did.
5 years,
absolutely.
7 years off of his age. Yes,
absolutely.
So now, if you're interested in the Ultherapy event, if you have questions, and you know education is power, they can go to the Ultherapy event, but that will fill up.
That will fill up. You need to call in and reserve your spot. Again, this is a great event. It's at 5:30 next Thursday evening, the 17th, here at our site in Shelby Road Plaza. And this is a great opportunity to learn more about this procedure, and we'll also have an opportunity to meet with you individually to determine if you're a good candidate for it. And if you choose to purchase that evening, then you're going to receive the full Environ skincare line of value up to $650. And you know, it's important to treat the skin as well. You know, we're going to lift and tighten, but if you combine it with medical grade skincare products,
help you maintain the look.
You're going to enhance it, the results, as well as maintain your results longer.
Fantastic. So Physician Center for Beauty, take advantage now. That will fill up. So again, if you're interested in Ultherapy, if you have questions, if you'd like to learn more, there's the number to call here. They encourage you. And back in the procedure room, before we go to break, I'm curious, what does this feel like for the patient?
Well, everybody's different. You know, pain tolerances are different, and you know, it's not totally pain-free. You're going to feel something, but I have had it done myself, full face, neck, and you know, I felt a little bit of discomfort on the neck area and on the forehead, but pretty much I found it very tolerable. And that's typically what we hear from our patients. It's a very tolerable experience. Again, it's a one-time experience. It's not surgery. It's effective. It's safe, and it's FDA cleared to do so. You know, there's not very many devices out there that are FDA cleared to tighten and lift skin.
All righty. It sounds like a win-win to me.
It's a win-win. And again, you know, next Thursday, come learn about it. See if you're a good candidate for it. It's a fun time, even if you're not a good candidate for it. Just come learn about it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Have a few glasses of wine, bring some of your friends, and make a day of it here. Again, Shelby Road Plaza, Physician Center for Beauty. It's time to care a little bit about and pay attention to you. It's time for a little bit of you time. All right, coming up, liposuction of the neck. We're going to talk about that with a dual-trained plastic surgeon. Dr. Sean McGuire will rejoin me. We'll be right back here on Wave 3 Listens. We are live, as you can tell.
Watch Wave 3 News Sunrise this weekend to learn more about a new law, the Kentucky Family Caregivers Act, that's supporting family caregivers across our state. Watch Saturday morning at 6 and Sunday morning at 9 on Wave 3 News.
We had such a great experience with Empire. We would recommend it to anyone.
Real customers share their stories about Empire today.
The customer service and the personal touch was really where it's at.
And now with Empire's half-price sale, get half-price carpet, hardwood, tile, vinyl, and laminate, plus half-price installation.
We've had people come in our home and say, wow, this is really beautiful. Where'd you have it done? Empire.
800-588-2300 Today.
Frustrated with dentures? Implants at Louisville Oral Surgery is your solution. Seen someone else and think you can't afford implants? Call today to get a second opinion at no charge, including a 3D digital scan. Go to LouisvilleOralSurgery.com now for more.
Welcome back, Wave 3 listens. Physician Center for Beauty. I am rejoined by dual-trained plastic surgeon, Dr. Sean McGuire. And Dr. McGuire, I use that term, I say dual-trained plastic surgeon. Exactly what does that mean?
So I'm board certified in head and neck surgery and did my training in head and neck surgery prior to becoming board certified in plastic surgery. So with both the head and neck surgery and plastic surgery training, I focus not only on head and neck plastic surgery, cosmetic surgery of the face, but also cosmetic surgery of the breast and body. So the full gamut of plastic surgery. Do a lot of things here in the office, mostly dermal filler injections, things like Botox and some of the laser procedures, and then the surgery which we do at an outpatient surgery center.
All right, well, I'm going to tap into your expertise here because we're going to talk about liposuction of the neck. And this as compared to, first of all, before we start, we just talked about Ultherapy, which can tighten the skin. Is this just the next step up, or for those who may be a little bit too far along for Ultherapy?
So, liposuction, of course, targets the fat. And so for those people that do have some fat, have a double chin, that fat just underneath the jawline, we're able to deal with that with liposuction, but it also provides a lot of skin tightening. So for the right patient, it actually can be really great treatment for skin tightening and lifting for sometimes without major surgery like a neck lift. It is a procedure that we do in an operating room, so it's a bit more invasive than Ultherapy, if you will, but it's something that can be done in pretty short order, and the recovery time's pretty quick.
So good. So there's like 3 levels here. We're talking Ultherapy, then liposuction of the neck, and then for someone maybe perhaps a full facelift.
That's right. So
okay.
Neck and face lift, that sort of goes hand in hand. The neck is a really common concern that a lot of people have, and so we see patients all the time with concerns about that, and we have different options to treat that. This we're talking about today is liposuction of the neck, and for this particular individual, she's got a little bit of fat and she's got some loose skin. Just the liposuction helps to define the jawline, helps to improve that angle of the neck, and the skin tightening can be pretty impressive sometimes for something short of a neck lift. This is a pretty short procedure, and it really can be for men and women to define the jawline, to deal with the fat or double chin, and to tighten the skin.
This is one of those things that it really can, we talk about this a lot, a more youthful version of you. Folks may not even notice, or they will notice, or they'll just wonder, what have they done? Because obviously you've retained their natural beauty and yet give them a more youthful version of themselves.
Yeah, and they just look healthy. A person can look healthier and like a better version of themselves, as you said. We're really not interested in trying to change things so drastically that it's obvious that they've had surgery. Most people are not looking for that. But a nice improvement that's noticeable and so that they look healthier and more youthful.
No question.
So it's a pretty straightforward procedure. I don't want to say it's simple, but it's a pretty short procedure.
Downtime?
Pretty limited. I mean, oftentimes we'll do this on a Friday in the operating room, and a person can go back to work on Monday, depending on the kind of job that they have. There's a little bit of light bruising with this. There's just 1 stitch or 2 stitches sometimes under the chin, and there's a little bit of swelling, but nothing too noticeable. The light bruising is usually coverable with makeup, or for men with a collared shirt.
So Doc, we talked about the options with Ultherapy, liposuction of the neck, or a facelift. Do you recommend a consultation? Would that be the first step?
Oh yeah, I mean, because it's not always clear to the person what they might need. For some people that want to do something less invasive, they may be a candidate for something like Ultherapy, but they may really need something a bit more invasive, more surgical options. So we encourage people to come in and have a consultation.
You know, I hear this a lot from friends of mine who just rave about your work, and I don't mean to embarrass you, but I do think there's a lot to be said for a dual-trained plastic surgeon who still is in the procedure room, derma fillers, Botox, Restylane, whatever the case may be. You still say, hey, this is coming out of my office, I'm going to take charge here.
Yeah, and I do all those procedures myself, so I don't delegate the dermal filler injections, the Botox, all those things are done by myself, because I think that's important. And so, you know, I'm happy to see people in the office to determine what they may need and go from there.
All righty. Again, give them a call, Physician Center for Beauty, whether it be specials, events, a consultation. Give them a call today, a better version of you. That's what it's all about. It may be a little subtle. That's okay. You want to retain your natural good looks, your natural beauty, but by the same token, hey, you want to be the most youthful version of yourself that you can. Not only for superficial reasons, confidence. Hey, it goes a long place in the workplace as well. We're going to take a quick break, and then we're going back in the procedure room. And Doc, we're going to use Restylane. Is that right?
That's right. In this patient, we've used Restylane Lift to replace volume in the mid face and the cheek area. We've actually already done one side. I did earlier before the show, and so we're going to see that side that's been done, and then we're going to do the other side so that you can see actually compare one side to the other.
All right, should be interesting. We'll be back and in the procedure room. We're coming to you from the Physician Center for Beauty on Wave 3 Listens Live.
My philosophy on plastic surgery is always to keep things subtle and natural looking. Body contouring surgery can enhance a woman's self-confidence so that she looks as good as she feels. I'm Dr. Sean McGuire of Physicians Center for Beauty.
Many people have short-term or long-term disability insurance purchased through their employers. This insurance is supposed to provide income should you be unable to work. But when people need these disability benefits, they're often denied. Even while receiving benefits, you can be suddenly cut off. I'm attorney Michael Sullivan. If your benefits were denied or cut off, let me help.
Call attorney Michael Sullivan, 1-866-301-3700.
Across the country, we walk, carrying flowers that signify why we want to end Alzheimer's disease. But what if, one day, there was a white flower for Alzheimer's first survivor? What if there were millions of them? Join us for the Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's. Register today at alz.org/walk.
Welcome back. As promised, we are now in the procedure room. This is where the magic happens. Dr. Sean McGuire, dual-trained plastic surgeon. Restylane is what we are using today on Lindsay, who is the client, the patient here. Okay, Restylane. Who's a great candidate for Restylane?
So there's Restylane and there's Restylane Lift. And Restylane Lift, it was once called Perlane. It's the same product. But, it's Restylane Lift, which is a bit thicker. It's a bit better for volumization, adding volume back to areas of the face that have lost volume, whereas Restylane is typically used to fill in lines or creases of the face. So we're using Restylane Lift, and we've already done her right side.
I see the difference.
Yeah, we can see a big difference there. We've got just a tiny little slight bruise there, not much. But this is something that if we get a little bit of light bruising, it's usually coverable with makeup. The other side, if we want to look at her left, there's a pretty significant difference where we filled this in and it's not so hollow. On the side that we haven't done yet, there's a little bit of, it's a little concave, it's a little caved in, there's a little hollowness there, and that just tends to make us look tired and kind of ages us a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and start treating her left side here. If we want to just put a little bit of ice there.
You know, it's amazing to me that you can see the difference that quickly. So for those who like instant results, this may be the answer.
Right. I mean, as soon as we do the fill, it's filled. So, I mean, you can see the results right away. That's a little bit different than Botox that sometimes takes a few days or a week to take effect. With fillers, the result is instant. So we've used some numbing cream, and so it's fairly numb already. There's also lidocaine in the filler. I'm going to be starting with one injection here, just to fill in that area that was so hollow. And I think you could notice from the, compared to the side that we've already done, there's a big difference there.
Yeah, there's something to be said for a little bit of fat in the right places or a little bit of filler in the right places. It does give you a more youthful look, no question.
Yeah, well, typically we think of thin as good and that fat is bad, but in the face, losing a little bit of weight for some people can make a big difference. And if they look hollowed out, it just tends to make you look tired. And so we're just adding back some volume here that's been lost over time. We can start to see it's been filling in here. It looks good. We're going to be adding a little bit more volume here. You can see where it's starting to fill. We've added about a half a syringe in this area. We're still going to be adding some volume in this area if you want to put some ice there.
Now, we've all seen botched filler jobs. With that being said, I think Physician Center for Beauty is your answer because Dr. Sean McGuire does all of the fillers here. And I do think there's a lot to be said for knowing the musculature of the face, for being a dual-trained plastic surgeon. Although you may be above this, you don't consider yourself above this procedure, Doc.
I certainly don't think that I'm above the procedure. I think it's really important that this is done by someone that's trained, that does know the anatomy, and can also handle any issues that might come up. So I think that's important. There's some people that are doing this procedure that may not be as well trained. They may have, in fact, just taken a weekend course, which is kind of scary. We've been doing this. I've been doing this now for about 15 years. Since these products have been available, we've been doing these, and I've been doing them all myself. We can start to see an improvement here already. We're still not there yet, but we can see how much better it is than when we first started.
So how long will this Restylane lift? How long will this last? How often should a client or a patient come in to have it another procedure?
So this particular product in this location typically lasts about a year. So many people will have this done about once a year. For some people it lasts a bit longer, particularly up here in this under eye hollow, or what we call the tear trough area. Sometimes it lasts longer, up to a year and a half or so. But typically it's about a year for this product in this location.
All right. I'm curious. Reviews from some of your clients. I would assume this is a very popular product, particularly since it lasts a year. And the differences, again, if you would, Doc, between Restylane and Restylane Lift. We had a caller who would like to know the difference again.
That's a great question. You asked about reviews from our patients. The best review that we can get, and the one that we typically hear after we've done this procedure and we let the person look at themselves in the mirror, the response is wow, because they can see that immediate improvement, and they just are very happy with that initial and immediate improvement. The difference between Restylane and Restylane Lift mostly has to do with the thickness of the gel that we're using. So Restylane, it's typically used for lines and creases. We can use it for the lips as well, whereas the Restylane Lift is better for deeper creases. It's better for volume replacement like we're doing here today.
All right. Once again, this is Restylane Lift. If you'd like a consultation, take advantage of that event that's coming up. If you'd like more information about Restylane or any of the fillers they use there. Again, Physician Center for Beauty, Shelbyville Road Plaza is the location. Give them a call today to take advantage of some of the specials and events. Doctor, thank you so much.
Oh, thanks for joining us.
All right. It was fantastic. Enjoy a beautiful day, and we'll see you tomorrow right here on Wave 3 Listens Live.